we are about to exit Colorado, come to the Four Corners area. Trevor, any thoughts?
We'll just park the HomeTelos Express, one wheel in each state between New Mexico, Colorado, Arizona, and Utah. Just pulled into St. George, Utah on our first stop in the great state of Utah, on our way up through St. George, up the valley into Salt Lake.
Keller Williams internationally, and I know that's not locally, but I think what makes it neat is that there's a culture that exists in St. George and exists in Las Vegas and exists in Timbuktu and Tallahassee, Florida. And it starts at corporate, and that culture comes all the way back to our office. And so it's kind of fun because you feel like you're part of something bigger than yourself. The town sits in a little valley that's just isolated by mountains, but it's a desert town. Hardly ever snows in St. George, and that's why people want to live here. It's sunny 300 days a year. Zion National Park is 45 minutes away. Bryce Canyon National Park and Dixie National Forest are 30 to 45 minutes depending on where you go. And people just want to be here. It's still a small town, but has the amenities of a big town. One of the things that's really special is called KW Cares. KW Cares is, I don't know how big of a charity organization it is, but we give about 80,000 or 100,000 hours of service in one day every May nationwide. And so locally in St. George, our brokerage is involved with the KW Cares. It's just kind of fun. Again, it's getting out there and getting outside of the little box that we live in. We're a small town, and getting involved in something kind of big.
Barking Group, what are you doing?
We're getting America's home ownership back on the road.
We're here in Salt Lake City, really checking a few things out, headed a little bit north into Ogden to go visit a couple of our fine brokers. Spread the HomeTelos Express spirit.
And get America's home ownership
back on the road.
Well, we started back in 1977. We're actually the oldest continuous ownership real estate brokerage in Weber County and pretty much northern Utah. We're a family-owned business. My grandfather actually started the branch of our company back in 1914, so we're by far the oldest company probably in the state of Utah. We're really looking forward to the relationship with HomeTelos and Gage Fern Associates, and know that's going to be a very prosperous contract for both of us. We're involved with everything from Olin Walker Housing Board. We're involved with community outreach to our local Ogden Valley Business Association up in Ogden Valley. We're involved with the Weber County School District. Somebody's recreation based from downhill skiing in the winter to water skiing, hiking. We have some of the best bike trails. Ogden City is really becoming, in my opinion, one of the best known recognized recreation spots in the western United States.
Century 21 Gage Thrower, what are you doing?
Getting America's home ownership back on the road.